Hi, hope you're having a good week. All is well in my world. I'm home from my trip and settled back in. I had an injury to my back. I had a wheelchair to go through the airport on the way up because my hip was hurting. On the way back, I thought, I'm not going to take the wheelchair. Makes me look stupid, blah, 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 and hurt myself getting my suitcase. Got to learn that not only am I injured, I'm getting older. Yuck. Anyway, that is what's going on in my world. This week, I want to talk to you about guilt and shame. We can either let guilt destroy us, kill us, or we can let guilt motivate us, bring us back to life. It's true. I spent so much of my life inundated with shame and guilt. It's definitely a trick and a trap from the enemy. Now, there's a lot I had to be guilty of and ashamed of. I understand that. And I understand that guilt is a necessary thing. It is eventually what causes us to turn from our sin or make different decisions. I totally understand that, and I have learned to appreciate that. But I'll tell you what, it's also a beast. It's a beast that will destroy and devastate your life. It's the truth. So there's two options in the matter, and it all comes down to the way you view it or the way you allow it to manifest in your life. You can either go, I did this, I did this, I did this, I'm such a piece of crap, and dwell in that, or you can feel those feelings, use them to invigorate you. I've learned to go, when guilt comes up now, because still shame and guilt. Mother's Day just passed. Mother's Day passed, and I thought, you know what? I was a crappy mother. I wasn't there for my kids. I'm lucky my children even speak to me. And I woke up that morning, even though my kids are great, and they love me, and they have been great to me in spite of my stupidity. Still, the enemy is good at bringing back what we didn't do right. And so he said, you're a piece of crap. You're lucky your kids are even sane or even speak to you, or, whatever issues they do have for whatever reason, that's all your fault. That kind of stuff he came at me with. And I thought for a minute, I went, yeah, it's true. This wouldn't be true of this person. If I'd have been there, if I'd have taught him this, if I'd have done that, blah, blah, blah. But the point is, when you become an adult, you have to say, this happened to me in childhood and it was crappy, but I'm going to make a decision to do something different, to not be that kind of parent, or to not allow that to devastate me anymore, or to give to other people in a way that makes me different from that. That's what growing up is. That's what becoming an adult is saying, it doesn't matter what happened in my childhood. I'm going to be the good person that I want to be. Does that mean that I had no guilt in the situation? No, there was guilt. There was lots of things that I should have been there that I wasn't there for. But guess what? You can't do anything about yesterday. Not one flippin' thing. Nothing. It's gone. It's over. It's done. All I can do is be the very best mother that I can be. Today, right now, in this moment. And I am. I still don't do everything right. And I could still get caught by guilt and shame. Because guilt and shame is always on the horizon, waiting for you to make a mistake so that it can tell you lies over and over and over that'll destroy your self-worth. If you don't feel good about yourself, you can't give good things to the people around you. So listen, instead of letting the guilt and shame of things you've done wrong destroy you, use them to motivate you to do something different, to be the kind of person that you want to be, to walk in forgiveness. If you can forgive you, you can forgive anybody. So you got to learn to go, it's okay, Texas. That was not the right thing to do. Your poor children had to suffer because of it. So don't do stuff like that anymore. Be the person that God intended you to be so that your children can have the mother they need. It's really pretty easy. It is. Children are so good at getting over things. People are really good at forgiving you when they see that your life is different. So if you're walking in a different way, there is no need to feel guilt and shame for yesterday. It's a new day. Wake up today with a new attitude and do something different, and you don't have to worry about what happened yesterday. Love you guys. See you next week.